Welcome to my platform. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on your location. And if you like what I do here, please, after watching, subscribe, put on your notification bell, set it to all notifications so that you'll be able to know when I upload a new video. In this platform, we react to all forms of video. What we do before putting the video, analyze it, and we sit down there to watch it together with you. Then later we'll come to the comment section to talk about it. Of course, everybody is entitled to his or her opinion, but let us always do it constructively in the comment section.
Broadcast. I reached out to Professor Lumumba and he was ready. And today he has made a comment which I like very much, that more of underground work ought to have been done, and it was not done. But the person who had this problem gave a directive that I should reach to Professor Lumumba, and I did. So anybody coming here to ask Professor Lumumba, what are you doing? Have you asked yourself a question? Because this is what you don't know. So when I rise up and begin to talk, I have a reason. Because I made it specifically clear that Professor Lumumba should get involved. So the question today is that why did the people who have the privilege him get involved refuse him? Thank you.
Thank you very much, Paul. Lumumba music about that comment you made, and don't talk more.
Yes.
We would like to. Yes. Piero is not very amused because he wasted a lot of time preparing, trying to do more about this case. Then all of a sudden it was taken somewhere else. It's not a problem. We shall wait. It is in the courts. Let's see how it comes. But let's forge on. Let's tell Buhari that there is need to release Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu is a political scenario. The problem of Nigeria needs political solution, not rendition, not judiciary. Even if you kill 1 million, you will not solve the problem of Biafra. You will not. You have to give them what they want. Marriage is not forced. Marriage is an agreement. You don't go into marriage and force somebody that you stay in the house until I come back. If you have not agreed to what you want. But the biggest problem is Buhari is not willing, not ready, even to talk to people who are reasoning on radio, on TV, on social media. He blacklists all of them as very bad people. Yet people are telling him that the state is falling apart. Gentlemen, time comes, as Shakespeare said, there comes a time when you come, you take the stage and come down. I will now give you closing remarks. And before I go to the closing, one young man, just a minute. There's a younger man, Daniel Songa, make your comments in 2 minutes. Daniel. Thank you very much, Daniel. You are not there. Therefore, I will begin by giving each one closing time, making parting shots. Let's see how best is this country falling apart. If it is falling apart as it is, what can we do? I mean, Piero is laughing, but the seriousness, the country has fallen apart. Because at the moment, everybody is kidnapping everybody. You know, what Simon told you is correct. Watch that video. People are kidnapping each other. They take people for ransom. They take girls, younger girls. This country needs a very immediate approach. UN must step in. Buhari does not want United Nations troops to remove Boko Haram. Why? Why is he part of the Boko Haram? Those are the questions that linger in my mind every time I talk about Nigeria. Let me begin with our own people.
Let me make my comment. First of all, let me say how Very glad I am, particularly when I hear from somebody like Simon, Ben, and indeed all the contributors, because this kind of engagement is also part of education. Education by people on the ground, people who on a daily basis are involved with the Biafra issues. And one of the things that I've learned, and this is a major takeaway for me, is that perhaps the wound has become so cancerous that even those of us who are recommending a gradualist approach must warn ourselves that we do not appreciate the gravity of the matter. And I stand warned accordingly, and I believe that those who are in a similar position as myself are warned, and I believe that the Nigerian administration should also be warned that perhaps the Rubicon has been crossed. And when they make recommendations, there is a trust deficit, which makes it difficult for the people of Biafra and indeed Odudua to believe that they are negotiating in good faith. So that is the kind of takeaway that I have. But I believe the people of Nigeria are owed a duty by the current administration to ensure that deaths do not occur in the manner that they are, and people's rights are not trampled underfoot as we hear and see on a daily basis. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Professor Simon. Closing remarks.
Thank you. Thank you.
Why you listen to the others, then you close.
Okay, maybe I can listen to them and then I will close.
Mr. Okeke from Thailand. I know it is past midnight. In Thailand, you should go to bed. Madam, yes, Madam is waiting, but make some comment.
It's an important topic for me, so I don't have to sleep. Thank you very much for all the contribution, especially my brother Simon. I know everybody is working very hard, especially Dr. Makanga. I always talk with you, like I said, on daily basis, even for more than a year or 2 years, we've been in contact, and we always talk about Nigerian issue, Pan-African and African continent problem. I wanted us to look at this way, not only Nigeria, like what Professor said. What have AU done? What have UN done? These are things that we have to put much pressure from the Pan-Africans, like Dr. Mastanga, like Professor. If we can all put our strength in one basket to put much pressure on the government or on the superpower like UK, because I know today what is happening in Nigeria and other African states is not just from internal problem, because it is external for me, because when you look at the involvement of the external powers like US, France, and so many things, these are the problems we have in Africa. We'll say this. In Nigeria, our major problem is UK. Because of what they gain in Nigeria, they also perpetually want Nigerians to suffer or have a lot of crisis. So I think in my own idea or ideology, I think we should harmonize ourselves and put much pressure on the international community like AU and United Nations to do something about Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Tawish, final comment in a minute, 1 minute.
Thank you so much, Dr. Thank you, of course, colleague panelists for the submissions you made. And I think Dr. Masanga, from listening to the speakers and the submissions I've made, there's something that comes out very clearly. That in as much as we continue to talk about this matter, this problem in Nigeria, the people of Biafra are still and remain determined that the only way and solution to this crisis will be a referendum. And I agree with you, Dr. Masanga, 100%, that this is a matter that does not need a legal approach. It is more of a political crisis that needs a political solution. So finding a solution to this problem will need a political approach. And the political approach in this sense, Dr. Masanga, will be more of allowing the people of Biafra or Nigerians for that matter to go to a referendum to determine their fate. And I think this is something that is anchored in the Nigerian constitution, and why President Buhari cannot allow it to happen begs a lot of questions than asked from Dr. Masanga. So my submission would be that let President Buhari really allow the people of Nigeria to go through this referendum so that they can determine their fate. I submit that. Sorry.
Thank you very much. Daniel Wesonga, are you there now? No. Thank you very much, gentlemen. We started with a lady. She went off. Simon, bring down the curtain for us, please.
Thank you very much, Dr. Masanga. Actually, everything has been said, but in the process of saying everything, something has just been revealed here, and in fact, that is going to take all my interest, because this Nigeria thing, we have talked about it. Everybody have said it. I like the fact that Professor Lumumba said we have crossed the Rubicon and there is no going back. And that's a very commendable closing remark. So I want to emphasize on something here today. I want especially to Biafrans watching this program. I am going to make this comment again, and maybe for the last time, that also for the very first time, that Nnamdi Kanu directed me specifically to get Lumumba to handle the case and go to work. I contacted Lumumba. Lumumba gave his consent. And the question I want to ask Biafrans today is that why is Professor Lumumba, which Nnamdi Kanu by himself directed me to get involved in the case, why is he not involved today? Every contact needed to get Professor Lumumba to work was given and provided. Why haven't these people contacted Professor Lumumba? I want to leave it here. Thank you very much.
Oh. Thank you very much. This is Masanga Africa Perspective, a program brought to you by Punchline Africa Television. Masanga Africa Perspective looks at topics that matter to Africa. What ails Africa? What kills Africa? What destroys Africa? Why are we called the Black Continent? Yet we can improve and change the color. Have we changed or we have not changed? 7 years of independence. Today, we still have no country talking in the right direction. Most countries in Africa today are talking about it. But do they know what elections are? What is an election in Africa when it will end up by man in power grabbing everything and then you have nothing? What is an election in Africa when people are dying, people sleeping over water, building houses in water and sleeping in water? What is it that Africa wants? My show is always coming on Thursday, every Thursday. Watch out for Masanga Africa Perspective every Thursday from 7 o'clock up to 9 o'clock. 2 hours. Don't hesitate to engage. Don't go away. Don't feel talking is solving the problem. We have understood very many problems from today. I also didn't even know that PLO Lumumba, apart from me giving Simon my number, PLO Lumumba's number, I did not know that PLO was told by Nnamdi Kanu to be the lawyer. I've learned something here very, very important today. And that is very good. If PLO was involved in this case, by now we would have seen so many things move. And we have found the truth. Where did we go wrong? We want to thank the people. We want everybody. We want to appeal to Buhari that the solution of Nigeria being Nigeria is a political solution, not a military, not a judicial, not a nation of opponents who just say they want a right to go away. Just as we have organized the Congo, we Ugandans have gone in Congo to organize the Congo. We believe Nigeria needs organization. Biafrans want an independent state. Give it to them. Give it to them. After all, the colonial boundaries just slashed ourselves. I would not be if I would been asked by my mother where to produce, where to deliver me from Simon and the panel, I would have told him, deliver me in London. If I did a will to ask my mother, can you deliver? Where, if there was a way God could say, where do you want to be produced? Where do you want to be delivered, born? I would have said, first, in Kenya, the other side of Kenya, not my country. Because everybody goes the best. I don't think there is anybody on this panel who wants the worst. Everybody wants the best. That's why we go out to, but you can't work, you can't have unity, you can't have Pan-Africanism when one country is bleeding. More so, when that one country is the biggest in population in Africa, 220 million people, who will be buying all the goods of Kenya's factory in a week, consume it, and Kenya will get money. But we are busy fighting our own citizens in Nigeria. We can't buy even Kenyan goods. Kenyans cannot buy Nigerian goods. We only go to AU every year with our suits and the perfumes, and show the perfumes, the heads of state in Africa. Time has come for you to change the strategy. Give a chance to peace. Give the Biafrans what they want. If not, give a solution to that nation. It is falling. It has fallen apart. Thank you. Thank you very much. This station, therefore, is for Africa, with Africa, by Africa, child.
Cut.
Right, thank you very much. Welcome back here on the studio. It's our own studio now, and we just have to refresh before we come back to give our viewers what have transpired here today, and then also some of those things that some of you do not know. So thank you for being part of that program. One moment. All right, welcome back here. We are live and direct, and the broadcast from that studio have just ended, and we are live and direct on Enter Biafra Channel 1. So before I end the program, I don't know whether you people got what I said, because sometimes when something are happening, when things are happening, some people don't know what is going on, okay? One of the directives is for Professor Lumumba to get involved in the case of our leader, extraordinary rendition. It was a directive. It was an order by our leader, direct order by our leader. And everybody have watched it today from the mouth of Professor Lumumba that there are, more underground work ought to have been done in our leader case of extraordinary rendition. But what happened? They got all the information needed to get Professor Lumumba involved. According to the order of our leader gave this order. I get involved. I did everything that is required to get him involved. He gave consent to take up, not even to get involved in that case. Because what we want is the best for our leader. For those of you who will come and say, Simon Ekpa is only broadcasting, Simon Ekpa is I am just telling you this because the secret came out in this particular interview. Today, ask yourself, what was the interest of the people who disobeyed the directive of Onyendu, of our leader, to get Professor Lumumba involved in his case, in his own case? What did they tell our leader why Professor Lumumba is not involved? Or did they tell him that Professor Lumumba is involved in the case? But that was order given by our leader for me to get him involved in the case. Only to get everything required and they abandon him. Today, Professor Lumumba is in the program telling you that something more ought to have been done, and it is still there, undone. That is not to say that they are not, the people that are handling the case are not handling it well, okay? But Professor Lumumba is telling you today publicly that more ought to have been done. So some of you that will always come to attack Simon Ekpa, you don't know what you don't know is bigger than you. It has come to the point where we will be punching this tire like this for people to know what is going on. So don't think that you are the only one who is concerned about our leader. A lot of us have done a lot of things and continue to do. And will continue to do until he come out. So I want everybody to post this, let it go viral. Why is Professor Lumumba not involved in Nnamdi Kanu's case against his directive? He personally, Nnamdi Kanu, our leader, personally want Professor Lumumba to get involved in the case. Why they didn't involve him? Thank you very much. May God bless you.
Thank you so much for watching this video together with me. Like I said before, if it is your first time of coming across my YouTube channel and you like what I do, please subscribe, put on your notification bell, share this video, leave your comment in the comment section. You are free to criticize, but let us do it always constructively. Remain blessed. I appreciate your massive support and I love and cherish each and every one of you. Until I meet you again in my next video, for now we say bye-bye.